Hey, everybody. It's Ellen Lewis from Crazy for You, and welcome. Tonight I am just a little bit behind because everything, whatever. Hi, Sandy. So, what I had thought would be fun, and this was actually a topic suggested by Ellen Orr, how to style your hand knits. I don't know if you have an issue with that. If you do, tell me in the chat, kind of what your issues are. But I do know that sometimes it can be hard to know how to wear a hand knit item. I know that sounds really crazy because some of them are just so easy to wear, like a pullover. It's so easy, you just put it on. But when you have something like a cardigan or a vest or something that needs another layer with it, it can be hard to know how to pair that. So I sort of spent some time over the past couple days looking at, you know, magazines and plate like Vogue Knitting and some of the Rowan magazines and some of the Noro magazines. And, on Ravelry, where you have professional stylists styling stuff, it's always nice to see how people kind of on the street are styling stuff. But I think when you have somebody that you know to be a professional, then you can sort of trust them and say, okay, they think this looks good. That would probably work for me. So, just like with Trisha Malcolm's sort of trend reports, there tends to be kind of a theme. And there are a lot of things that you could do. Make no mistake. There are a million ways that you can wear your hand knits, and none of them is wrong, right? Nothing that you can put on, if you love it and you own it, that's great. That's absolutely great. But if you do struggle at all, kind of layering things and knowing how to put them together, or maybe what works, let's look at that. And I really do want you to comment and say, oh, I hate that. Or, if you have something that we should talk about, put that in the comments and say, this is what I struggle with or whatever. So, yeah, so that's what I thought we would do tonight. Hi, Rita. Hey, Evelyn. Hi, Gwen. I'm not on Facebook. Oh, my goodness. Gwen, you see me on Facebook, don't you, honey? It says I'm streaming to Facebook. Okay. You might have to look again, but I do know that I just scheduled this within the past 20 minutes. I didn't do it on Monday. My Monday was crazy. So normally I schedule it on Monday, but I didn't schedule it to this time. And sometimes Facebook doesn't like it when you don't give them enough notice. So I apologize if you're trying to watch me on Facebook and I am not there, but I am on YouTube. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. So does anybody have any thoughts about, how to style stuff? What are your biggest challenges? For me, I'm always worried about, how to do cardigans and vests. But let's just talk about some kind of the basic things that I think work. And I've put together a little presentation so you can have a look. So let me share that with you guys. Okay, so balance top and bottom. I think that's kind of a really great rule of thumb, although people don't always do it. And sometimes it looks really great. Sometimes people wear really big and slouchy things on the top over really big and slouchy things on the bottom. But I think generally, if you have an oversized sweater, it generally looks better with a slim pant. And that's just about, balance. And here are a few more examples of that. So, this is not way oversized, but it's a little bit oversized. So do you see what I'm saying about how that sort of oversized on top looks nicer paired with a slim pant? It's just about balance. On the other hand, if you've got a really slim top, you might want to wear that with a fuller skirt. So here's a very, very slim turtleneck tank that she's paired with a full pleated skirt. And here this gal has on a slim, close fitting cardigan paired with pleated pants. So I just think it looks nice, the proportion. And, it's similar to the kind of way that you might have long over short or short over long. I think when you have something really close fitting on the top and then really close fitting on the bottom, it might not be quite as nice as something where you have a little bit of balance. Another thing you can do is go monochromatic. That is always safe for me. And a lot of it depends on kind of your overall coloring and things like that. So like if you have a fairly monochromatic look, it's easier to go get away with. But you're never really going to go wrong if you've got a sweater and a bottom, whether it's pants or a skirt, that are kind of the same color or the same tone. I think that always looks really nice. And I have some examples of that here. So here we have, pink over pink, pink over pink, white over white. I just think it looks really good, and you don't have to kind of do anything, and it gives you a cohesive look without trying. Here are some other examples of monochromatic. And this gal's all in sort of shades of gray, shades of taupe, light and dark, and then here all in dark. The monochromatic look, yeah, I love that. If that's what you're talking about, Sherry, yeah, I love that too. I think it's great. You can also go monochromatic with a pop. So here's this gal. You'll recognize this outfit. It's the same outfit she has here with the monochromatic. So she's got the gray top and the gray pants and a gray sweater. Look how completely different it looks when she's paired it with a pop. So you got a monochromatic with a pop, and that really makes the sweater stand out. Same model, same photo shoot. She's got a kind of a monochromatic look here with this sort of rust colored top and rust colored bottoms, and then this pop of that tornado colored tweed haze. So I like that as well. Has anybody worked with this? You know what I'm talking about? Are you a fan of monochromatic? I'd love to hear about that. The next one is pair it with a white tee. So I think sometimes it's hard to know what to put under, but you can never go wrong if you just throw on a white t-shirt. Look how great it looks. Okay, so you've got a very casual short, vest. You've got a long sleeved, casual, funky sweater, and you have something as elegant as this Chanel style houndstooth jacket. And they all look great paired with a white t-shirt. Who doesn't have a white t-shirt? Well, I didn't have a white t-shirt until, recently, because I hadn't ever found one that I liked. But you can find one that you like, whether you like this sort of jewel neck, or as I do, you prefer this kind of a scoop neck. You can totally find one. And if you can't find just the t-shirt you want, knit one. This would be a gorgeous, we're always talking about hand knit basics and a hand knit wardrobe. There is nothing to say that you couldn't get some fingering weight white cotton like Summerlight 4-ply and knit yourself a beautiful white t-shirt or a white scoop neck shirt. I think that would be amazing. And then you can layer it. People are always asking, how do you layer your hand knits? Well, that would be super easy, right? So what else do we have? Okay, where are you? Hello. Oh, there it is. Pair it with a white tee. How did I miss all that? So here's another example of that, that big oversized jacket just paired with a plain white tee. So I need to go back. Now I think, you know what? I've gotten all the way to the end of my thing. Hang on. I'm going to fix this. I don't want you to see everything before I'm ready. Let me go back to the beginning. All right. Balance top and bottom. Go monochromatic. Up the pop. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Pair it with a crisp white blouse. So again, this is something you probably have in your wardrobe. If you don't, they're always telling you, all of the capsule wardrobe experts and all of the, style experts are always saying a nice crisp white blouse. And this is, You know, this is me with my sweater wearing it with a crisp white blouse. And I'll tell you, I have worn this sweater lots of times, and you put it with that white blouse, it looks completely different. So it just, I don't know what it is about a nice white blouse. So that always works. And here are some other examples. Here's a Noro vest with a crisp white blouse. Here is this kind of it's it's not a poncho, it's not a full-on sweater, but it's in the Kids Hill case. And this is worked. This is in the Vivids book, in the Rowan book. Again, with a crisp white blouse. Here's a Noro vest. Same. Doesn't it look nice? I think that looks so good. Here we have just a plain cardigan paired with, you guessed it, crisp white blouse. Here again, this is a pullover and this is a cardigan. Looks really, really good. You know, I'm not saying that you couldn't wear this cardigan with a white tee. You absolutely could, but everything goes with it. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's amazing. Here's another example. This cute little one. Little vest with that. And then here she's got this over this just plain, elegant pullover in Kid Classic. Both really great looks. And again, look, this is a kind of an oversized sweater that she's wearing with a slim fitting pair of trousers. That looks really, really nice on her. Untuck it. You know, we always think, oh, my blouse has to be tucked in. It doesn't. It doesn't have to be tucked in at all. And I think it looks really, really good when you untuck it. Sometimes we've all done it. We've all knit stuff that's too short for us, or shorter than we would like, or it looks a little fussy, or whatever. It's not quite right. Always go ahead and give yourself a chance to maybe untuck that blouse and see how different it can look. Like, this is clearly a short sweater vest. This in particular, I've had it in the shop. I've worn it. It's very cropped. But with this untucked blouse, it looks so good. You know, it kind of breaks the layer for you. But again, that crisp collar looks so sharp on all of these. Are very different looking sweaters, right? But they all look really good with that white blouse. And if you weren't looking for it, you wouldn't notice the blouse at all, which I think is the most important thing. I'm glad you like these, Kathy. So the most important thing, honestly, when we are wearing our hand knits, we might not want to admit this, but we all want people to notice our hand knits, and we want them to notice that it looks great. So by pairing them with something very crisp like that, I think it makes the hand knits stand out in a great way. Everything goes with jeans. What to wear on the bottom is always tough, but it's true. Everything goes with jeans. And this is a very casual look with these, you know, very bleached out kind of jeans and an oversized chunky knit sweater. But you could go with dark wash if you wanted to. So here's another very ripped jean with this sweet cabled sweater in soft Jack DK. I think that looks great. Here again is that fun and funky little cardigan that we were talking about with the jeans and a white shell. So it really does work. Here again, jeans, you know? So let's see. I like the untucked look, but how do you keep it from looking sloppy? Well, you know, I think the idea is that it's supposed to look a little bit sloppy. Let's have a look at that again, at the untucked. So, I mean, I think that's the point, is that it really sort of softens things a little bit. See, she's got the blouse not even buttoned there. The fabric of a crisp white blouse itself is very structured. We tend to think of a white blouse as being sort of formal. That's what you wear when you have on a tuxedo or, a tie. So that there's this whole aura around a crisp white blouse that it's very formal. But when you leave it untucked, you're sort of saying, yeah, I'm formal, but I'm a little more relaxed. Barbara, do you think that these looks are sloppy? And they're all really different. Do you think that these look sloppy? So tell me in the chat if you like this or you think this looks sloppy. To me, it does look a little relaxed, which is what I would want for this. Again, a little bit relaxed balances the very traditional, very structured Fair Isle style here. So, it's a look, but if it's not a look that you're comfortable with, that's okay. But try it. Before you say, oh, I would never wear that, or I don't like that. I think it's really a good idea to try it, because a lot of times when something just doesn't feel quite right, or it doesn't feel it doesn't have the right vibe, sometimes just, a little untucking is good, or rolling up the sleeve. That can sort of make things look a little more casual. I think we don't necessarily want our hand knits to look so precious. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we'll put a scarf on, and it's let me talk to you. We'll put a scarf on and we'll feel like we have to arrange it just so. I have people in the shop all the time saying, I don't know how to wear this. How do I arrange this? Don't. The less you do, the better it looks. When you see scarves on Ravelry or in a magazine, they're arranged to show you the scarf pattern, because you need to see what it looks like. I mean, you're not going to buy the pattern. You're not going to get the yarn. You're not going to knit the thing unless you really have a good sense of what it looks like. And it's all very carefully arranged. But that's not the way we live. I think when we have a scarf or a shawl or something, I think we should just put it on and not worry too much about it being displayed. The colors, the texture, everything, it just is so much more appealing when it feels like part of your outfit. I think I've read I follow a lot of like French style people, and they always say, don't worry so much about it. Just put it on. And if it's a little messy, that's okay. Does anybody remember, gosh, this is going back way into the dark ages. Does anybody remember the clapotis? It was a shawl that was wildly popular, viral pattern on Knitty. And the beauty shot of it, the glamour shot, was this girl wearing this beautiful scarf in like a French cafe. And the caption was, Je suis belle et ça n'est aucun effort, which means I am beautiful and I don't even try. And that's a whole sort of French ethos, which is why they do look so good. They just don't look like they're trying so hard. So what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that yes, the untucked look is maybe a little sloppy, but it gives you that sort of relaxed je ne sais quoi that keeps things from looking stiff or uncomfortable. You just sort of feel more relaxed in those. Does that make sense? So let's see. All right. Barbara likes it. Oh, no. Yes. Andrea likes it. Okay. Look. Good. Yeah, definitely relaxed. Yeah. Very snappy. Fun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I would love to hear what you're thinking, but anyway, I hope I've kind of answered your questions on that sort of, sloppy versus not sloppy. If you put it on and you really do feel sloppy, check the proportion. It might be that the sweater is too loose and the blouse is too loose, or like if you look back at this over here where I'm actually wearing it, you know, I'm tucked in because the sweater itself is sort of unstructured. I mean, it's got an A-line shape and it's swingy. So I don't want a blouse untucked here. You know, the sweater is doing all of the relaxed kind of feel. But yeah, so maybe if I had on a different top, I would have it untucked. I definitely have gotten more into the untucked. Gail Bennett, where do I like to shop for tops? Okay, so this blouse is actually a Brooks Brothers blouse, which was a big splurge for me, but I can tell you I wear it all the time. I also found the very best t-shirts I've ever worn in my life from J. Crew. They are amazing. So I don't wear t-shirts at all. I mean, like at all. People give you t-shirts for this event, that event. I don't wear them. But I have a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt that I bought from J. Crew. And the reason I like them is they're a slim fit. The neckline is a little scooped and the sleeve is a little bit longer. So, you know, I feel like when you find a style like that, it makes a huge difference. So that is what I like. So I like a J. Crew t-shirt, and I like that Brooks Brothers blouse, but I've also had really good luck, Gail, with Banana Republic, with Ann Taylor, and with White House Black Market. So that's just where I shop, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I've seen you wear blouses. So I think it's just really fun, and you can definitely do that. So let's get back to, okay, untuck it. Everything goes with jeans. And I do think a great pair of jeans are a huge, wonderful investment. You know, finding a pair that fits you the way you like it, that's the right length, that has the rise that you like. And I'm happy to report that high rise jeans are back, which I really like, and that the super, super skinny painted on look is going out. So straight leg, slight flare, boot cut, those are all in, and they go with whatever you want, you know. I tend to be a big fan of black jeans and dark rinse jeans because I think they look just a little more polished. But that's just me. I mean, you may love these ripped jeans. I think they look really fresh and youthful, and I'm maybe a little too old for fresh and youthful. Anyway, again, jeans, this is the same garment, but you see the stylist has decided to show them with jeans because they look great. Here's some more great looking garments, all shown with jeans. Simple layers underneath. She likes a crew neck. This has got the whole monochromatic thing going on, a first layer that matches the sweater. You know, here she's got a turtleneck with a V-neck. I personally like a little bit of a lower neck, but not everybody does. This is a great look. This is just this is something I can see you in, Gail. This kind of crew neck with this lower neck of the sweater. I think that's a beautiful design and a beautiful look. Again, jeans. Here are some, these are black pants, but you could get the same look with black jeans, white blouse, jeans. I mean, you know, but you've all seen these designs before on the podcast. And unless you're really looking for, wow, what is she wearing with that? You don't notice. All you notice is the sweater and how great and pulled together she looks. So I like that. Especially white jeans. I love, love, love white jeans. They tend to be a little bit polarizing. You either love white jeans or you hate white jeans. Please tell me what you think, and I'll post this. I think Kathy's comment is in regards to high-waisted jeans coming back. Yes. We're all glad to see the 2-inch zippers and the jeans that don't even come up over your hips on the way out, and the skinny jeans. So yes, I think white jeans are amazing all year round. I have a pair of white jeans that I love. I have to get a new pair because these are those super, super skinny ones, and I think that they're kind of done. But yeah, white jeans look really good. Look at this gal in the white jeans. She's got this beautiful duster on over it. this gal's wearing that Hunui pullover with the white jeans. And if this outfit isn't enough to make you want to go out and buy white jeans and a white t-shirt and knit this sweater like it did me, I just don't know what to tell you. Yes, yes, yes. White jeans are just really crisp, and they have, that same sort of characteristic that a crisp white blouse does, in that they're jeans, so they're casual, but they're white, so they're just a smidge more kind of dressed up. Does that make sense? So let's see, what else do I have to share with you? I think we already talked about this. Somehow I got to the end of my presentation, but a white tee, and this also goes with a black tee. This is why I have a black tee and a white tee from J. Crew, because I think you could easily wear any of these garments with a white tee and also swap it out with a black tee. Great suggestions for skinny girls. But what about those of us who are more Rubenesque? I love that. So did you not see the beautiful slim pants that one of our models had on here earlier? It doesn't matter what size you are. You don't have to be a skinny girl to wear, great fitting jeans. So where's the gal with the, I'm looking for it. Hang on. So she's got this with a little bit of a curve in there, her pleated pants. I think that looks great. This gal, she's not, she has a little more of a realistic body. Where's that other gal? Her. So she's also got on a slim pant over an oversized sweater. And I think she looks great. And I honestly think this is one of the most wonderful aspects about what's going on in the fashion industry right now, is that everybody is so much more size inclusive, and you can sort of see yourself in those garments. I think that, at least I hope, the things that I'm saying translate to all body sizes and shapes. The idea that you wear an oversized over a slim, it just means that you're not going to be wearing a fuller skirt or pleats with an oversized thing. And it's about the contrast between the size of the top and the size of the bottom, or if you've got a real full bottom, you want it slimmer on the top. But I think you should embrace your body and get the clothes that fit the body that you have, and then you'll feel more comfortable in everything. I think we all absolutely will. I'm looking for this comment. White is lovely. When people tell me you can't wear white after Labor Day. Yes, last time I checked, the Bible was not giving any fashion advice, but nothing like a hair shirt you should be wearing, right, Kathy? Yeah, those rules about white after Labor Day, especially with white jeans, those are done. Those rules are completely done. They make no sense anymore. They're not valid. Nobody really wears white shoes anymore. I wear white all year round. It's one of my favorite knot colors. So let me get to the end of these. Carolyn, I hope that I have addressed your question and not made you feel any kind of way, because I think everybody can find a great pair of jeans or black pants. It's not about the size, but it's about finding the thing that you feel good in, that gives you the ability to balance those proportions. Where am I? Okay. So here's this last one that we were talking about with the white tee. Now picture this. You could also easily do this with a black tee. In any of these, it would be just as well worn with a black t-shirt. Or if black or white is not your neutral, you could go with off-white, whatever your standout color is. Maybe navy, maybe pale gray, but just something that's a neutral color that draws attention to the sweater rather than to itself, which is, it's what we are all about, So anyway, I'm not seeing it because I don't have it up there. Okay, so this is the one that I was talking about. Oh my gosh, pairing it with a white tee could be easily done with a black tee. I think any of these, like I said, could be worn with this white tee. You could put it with a black tee, or you could put it with a gray or an ecru. Um, if you know, I mean, I hope you guys know that you have kind of maybe a best palette for you. If you're not sure about that, then get with a friend and sit in some natural light and sort of look at a dead white versus more of an ivory white or more of a grayed white and see which of those colors really works for you, because maybe dead white is not your neutral. Maybe, maybe gray is your neutral. Maybe black or navy or, whatever, or taupe is a better neutral for you. Whatever that neutral is, that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying pair it with a white tee. I love a white tee. I think they really work. But if you hate white or that's not a color that you can wear, choose something similar to that, something kind of neutral. And maybe one day we'll go over the whole kind of looking at your undertones. But I tell you, there are a lot of YouTubers out there who spend a lot of time and do a really, really great job talking about your palette and your undertones. And, I'm sure a lot of you had your colors done either back in the day or recently or whatever. But you know what colors make you feel beautiful, and think in terms of what that palette looks like and what those neutrals might be. Does that make sense? Is anybody interested in that kind of a thing? Because I think it might be fun to maybe get a color expert on the podcast and sort of talk about that whole process. Let me know in the chat if that's something that would be interesting for you. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you. You could go on and on about, how to style your hand knits. I just wanted to get some basic, easy wins that you could probably go in your closet and implement right now, and just play with and try. If you've got a white blouse, go in there, pull on a pair of jeans and a white blouse and try on all your different sweaters and vests or whatever that you've hand knit. Put them on, tuck it in, untuck it, roll up the sleeves, don't roll up the sleeves, pop the collar, open it up another, button it up another, and see how you feel, and get a sense of all the different looks that you can get from a simple white blouse or a simple tee or whatever. Look and see if you've got anything in there that you can go monochrome with. I think that's maybe one of the harder looks, but it doesn't have to be the exact same color, but the same sort of value of color, I think, will give you a cohesive look. And that's all I'm trying to get at is, how can you go in your closet, find a hand knit that you already have, and pair it with something you already have in your closet and feel really great about it. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Good, 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 good. Glad to have that. Oh, at our retreat, maybe that would be fun. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Good, good. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. And I hope you have fun in your closet with your hand knits over the next week or so playing. I would love to hear in the chat afterward, even if you had a win, or you can, post a picture and share with me how you've styled something, maybe with a white blouse or jeans or something. That would be great to see. So until then, happy knitting, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Oh.